Hello guys, this is Louis. Welcome to LT Models. We're doing a build of the Dewoitine D.520, the D.520. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Pretty sure some French guy is gonna put something on the comments. But anyway, it's a Tamiya kit, so you know it falls together really well. What I did is originally I ordered the Aries cockpit set. It's a resin set that goes with it, but it did not fit. Okay, they're notorious for doing stuff that doesn't fit, and I don't get it. But it ended up just being very frustrating. I walked away from the kit. I'll show you guys what I did with the fuselage. It just ended up ruining it. I was gonna scratch build the sidewalls and everything, and it just ended up just ruining it for me. So what I did is I jumped on the internet, on eBay. I found a guy that was selling the sprue A, which is the one that has the new fuselage, or A fuselage, and I ordered it. So what I did is also I ordered a Edward P set for it, and that's what I'm using for the build. Okay, so I'll show you guys all these, and also for the interior, Tamiya has you paint the interior in a gray color, but what I did is I did a little bit of research, and I found out that in 1939 the dark blue color was introduced. It doesn't have any numbers or anything like that. Might match an RLM number or an FS number, but as far as I know, just pretty much you darken the blue, okay? Any type of blue. So what I did is I did my own mix, and that's what I'm going to be using for the interior. And I'll show you guys also what all the PE set, the part of the PE set that I added. You know, I didn't put any little bit on it because, you know, when you close the fuselage, you're not going to be able to see it. So let's go ahead and check out the update, and I'll be uploading videos on updates like I usually do. So let's check it out. Okay, so like I said, I bought the Aries cockpit, and it didn't fit at all. I ended up throwing it away. This is the old fuselage, and as you guys could see, my attempt to recreate the ribbon and stuff, and the side of the, you know, the cockpit walls and everything. It just didn't work for me, so I ended up going to the internet and bought the Edward set, and you know, it comes with harnesses, comes with you know, the panel, the instrument panel, and a little bit of detail for the landing gear. So this is what I'm planning on using, and this is where I'm at right now. As you guys could see here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, and as you guys could see here, I'm not using every little detail on the set. I'm just using what I thought it was visible and stuff. And as you guys could see here, you know, it's just to add a little bit of detail. Here's part of the cockpit, you know, which I'm just using a little bit of photo etch. Let's see. Over here I have the seat, which is it's kind of like the focus point of, you know, of the cockpit. So I thought I dressed it up with some photo etch, so you guys could see here. Nothing too special. It's just enough to make the cockpit interesting to look at, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to look at your kit and say, you know, is it worth buying the extra detail and stuff? And sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But it's, you know, personal preference. So like the picture here that I'm gonna show it shows that they use dark blue, so I used my own mixed, and all I did was use this blue right here that I had, which is the tester's blue. These are supposed to be airbrush paint, so they're already diluted for airbrushing. Okay, I believe I found these on Hobby Lobby, or was it Michael's, some hobby shop. But I saw blue, and I had in mind at the time to paint a truck. So it's a huge, it's 2 full ounces of paint, you know. So, and they were cheap, so I used that one for my mix, and I just added black and a little bit of field blue from Watercolor. I'm gonna be using this to line it up a little bit, and oops, sorry. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using. So I'll show you guys when everything is all painted. Okay. All right. See you later. All right, guys. So everything is painted now, as you guys can see here. I used. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. I used a little bit of gray. The blue was a little dark for my liking, and I wanted to have a little bit of contrast on the paint, as you guys could see, because remember, you're gonna have these closed, so you're not gonna be able to see much with the dark colors. So I wanted to lighten it up a little bit, and I used a little bit of field blue from Master Color to lighten it up. Here's the cockpit. So all I gotta do now is pretty much detail paint everything, but I don't want to bore you guys to death with that. Camera's having a little problem focusing, but that's the seat belt, you know, paint it and stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna detail paint everything. Probably do a little bit of dry brushing just to make everything pop. With photo etch, you got to be really careful when you dry brush, because you know, you might flick everything off. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm gonna be using this set right here. This is the Hataka or whatever you call it. They're paint sets for the early World War II French Air Force paint set, and I've never used these paints before, but I've heard really good things about it. As you guys could see here, these are the colors that come with it. They're acrylic. A friend of mine used them. He says they're a little bit like Vallejo, a little bit thinner maybe. But remember, when you're trying new paints, the thinner the better. Okay, just start slow. You start with light coats and build yourself up from there. So we're gonna give them a try, and yeah, that's about it for today's video. After I'm done detail painting everything, I'm gonna put everything up, close it up, and we can move forward with the build. It should be straightforward build, nothing out of the ordinary. Another thing that I added from the Ares cockpit set, and the only thing, was this piece right here. It's a lot more detail, and it's flushed with the surface, just to add a little bit of detail and stuff. You probably won't even notice once it's painted. But that's all I kept from the Ares cockpit setup. Believe me, if you had bad experiences with the Ares sets, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone on that. They either fit like a dream or they don't fit at all. But yeah, so that's it for now. My name is Luis, and as always, I'll catch you on the next video.